Hi guys, Swans Away here, back again from a video, back again from a match preview, and the Swans are home on a new turf against Reading. So Swansea City currently occupying second in the automatic promotion spots, with Bournemouth not playing on the weekend. Swansea City managed to pick up the 3 points at the Key and Prince Foundation Stadium. For the visitors then, Reading, they also picked up a home win against Luton Town, a 2-1 victory, very good considering the amount of injuries, which I'll speak later on in the preview. And Reading are currently in the playoffs, they're currently 6th, so this will be a very, very tough test. Swansea City then, 3 of the last 5 games have all been victories, with 1 draw and 1 loss in there, so the form's really starting to pick up now. Over this Christmas period, Swans haven't lost too many games. The only notable games I recall us losing was probably Derby and Middlesbrough, so I don't think we've lost a home since the Huddersfield game. I think we've only lost 1 game at home this season, so home form's been absolutely superb this season. Obviously, with the new turf has been laid down, so it's going to be a whole new pitch for tomorrow's game. Fingers crossed the pitch can play good, because we've not really seen so much attractive football over the last few weeks at Liberty Stadium due to the playing conditions, but fingers crossed that the playing conditions are on fine form tomorrow. The Swansea then, the last 4 games have all ended in either a 2-0 win for the Swans or a 2-0 defeat. That's absolutely mental. The Swans love a 2-0, either that's for a win or a loss. We just love a 2-0. We've not scored 3 goals this season, which is absolutely mental. I don't think we've conceded 3 goals this season either, so we just love 2 goals. For Reading then, they've had 2 wins out of the last 5. Their form has been up and down. At the start of the season, they were top league flying. They've started to slowly slip down, but they're still in the playoffs, and we're past Christmas now. So, I think Reading will be up there at the end of the season. It'll be interesting to see what they do in January. Like I said, they do have a lot of injuries, like George Puskas and Yaku Mete, all out injured. So they are missing a lot of firepower up front. But Reading, they're 6th. I think their fans would have took that at the start of the season. They're only 3 points behind us, but 4 places behind us. And obviously, we're playing tomorrow, and most of the games are playing tonight. But luckily, both playing tomorrow, so we shouldn't really be off for a second spot, depending on results tonight. But, like I was saying, Reading, very good team. So far, so good so far this season. But fingers crossed we can keep up our home form. Like I said, Swansea City's last game there was a 2-0 away victory to Queen's Park Rangers, where I thought we weren't that good, to be honest. For QPR probably deserved something from the game, but at the end of the day, we took our chances and QPR didn't. QPR had 6 more shots than us. They had 12 shots, we had 6, but we had 4 on target compared to QPR's 1. So it shows where QPR are struggling at the moment in front of goal. It shows where Swansea City are really thriving at the moment in front of goal. Jamal Lowe, 4 goals in 4 games. He's bang on confidence. I think that's 6 for the season now. Scored 6 away on last season. He's still like kind of a 20 odd games to play, and he's scored the same amount of goals for us as if we were last season. So it's showing the amount of impact Jamal Lowe's starting to have in his team on the formation. He's starting to get to grips with it. The work with Andre and the Andanda or Casey Palmer, whoever's playing in behind them, he's starting to show a bit of team chemistry, and it's really good to see. Reading then, like I said, 2-1 victory against Luton Town, pretty comfortable for them. Luton did make a nervous in the last couple of minutes when they scored late on. Bravo for Reading, very good victory. We do have a very good record against Reading. We are unbeaten in our last 13 games against Reading. Reading have not beat us since 2008, so in the last 13 games we've never lost to Reading, so we've got an exceptional record against Reading. I'm sure their fans hate playing against us just because we always seem to beat them. Last season it was a 4-1 away victory on the final day to get us playoffs. In the season before that, away from home, we beat them 4-1 as well. A 2-0 victory at home under Graham Potter, and obviously we drew 1-1. So Reading must hate visiting the Liberty Stadium, and when they see Swansea City on the team sheet, they must be, throwing the controllers everywhere, and hopefully we can make that 14 tomorrow. So the top 3 players for Reading this season, according to Footmob on average ratings, is Lucas Shaw with a 7.33, Michael Elise with a 7.25, and Ovi Ijaria with a 7.09. Lucas Shaw from Sheffield Wednesday last season, very good signing. Didn't really hit the heights last season, but he's done very well this season. I think he's one of their top goal scorers as well. Michael Elise, don't know too much about him. I think he's an attacking midfielder, and I know a lot about Oliver Jaria. He used to play for Liverpool. Very good youngster, very good attacking midfielder, and they did very well to sign him on a permanent this summer. Unknown and Kyle Norton and George Byers. I think Steve Cooper's done a press conference for this game, just the amount of games for Swansea City. So I don't think he's done a press conference for this game, so we don't know enough about Kyle Norton or George Byers, so his unknown absentees. Will they be fit? I'm not sure. Liam Cullen's got coronavirus. Hopefully Liam Cullen recovers well, and fingers crossed he's nice and fit, and hopefully he can play against Stevenage in the FA Cup. Morgan Gibbs-White's still out injured, then closing in on his recovery, and it will be great to see Morgan come back in the next few weeks. Reading, they've got 8 absentees and some very big players missing for the visitors. Andy Yadon, who scored the equaliser against us last season. Felipe Arunia, George Puskas, who is a very good player for Reading. Lewis Gibson, Liam Moore, Lucas Jow, Omar Richards, and Yaku Mete. I look at that team. they're missing a lot of good strikers. Lucas Joe, who I believe has got 11 goals this season. Jaco Mete, who's got a lot of goals as well. George Puskas, who's a difficult player. So, you know, Reading are missing a lot of firepower up front. So I don't think they're going to be as lethal as they would with those three if they were fit. So we've got to take our advantage tomorrow. And with all the absentees and Liam Moore at the back, especially their captain, we're not going to have a better time of playing Reading this season than we are tomorrow. So we've got to take advantage of these injuries. So going on the score predictions then, there was 4 people who got their score prediction right against Queen's Park Rangers. So shout out to Isaac Gray, Josh 102004, Morgan Williams and Thomas Carter. Shout to you 4 legends for getting your 2-0 score predictions right. You know, guys, you might as well all predict 2-0 because we always seem to win 2-0. So if you want to show in the next video, which will be the Watford preview Friday, then make sure you put in the comment section down below your score prediction for Swansea City v Reading. Goals, Freddie Woodman, another clean sheet for Freddie. For the back 5 then, Jake Bidwell, Ben Cabango, Ryan Bennett, Mark Wahey and Connor Hobbs. Obviously Ryan Bennett in the middle with Mark Wahey and Ben Cabango on the other side of them. And that back 5's been absolutely sensational this season. Now, sometimes you know this in a Cabango, but it's mainly been these 5 across the back. It's been very good. In midfield then, this is where I'm going to bring a change in. I'm going to bring in Corey Smith for Jay Fulton and partnering with Matt Grimes. I'm bringing in Corey Smith for Jay Fulton because Fulton's played a lot of football over this Christmas period. I think he's played every game since the Cardiff game, and there's a lot of games. You know, Smith is a very good defensive midfielder, similar with Fulton really, both really good. And I just rotate that just to keep it fresh. Attacking position again, I'm going to bring in Casey Palmer for Yandan. Now Yandan did nothing wrong on the weekend. Unlucky not to score and very unlucky not getting assists really. But I'm bringing in Casey Palmer just for the rotation, like I say, keep things fresh in the midfield, and hopefully Casey Palmer can make an impact. Up front then, this is where obviously you're not going to make a changes there. It's going to be Jamalo and Andreu. Obviously with Liam Cullen with coronavirus, he's unavailable, and then the only other option on the bench is Victor Gyökeres. I won't be saying anymore. There's no need in changing that too, especially when you got Gyökeres. There's no point using Victor Gyökeres. He is about as useful as shampoo outdated in 1944. It's just not usable. What is my score prediction then? I'm going to go for a high scoring game in this game. I'm going for Swansea City to score their first 3 goals of the season. I'm going for a Swansea City 3-1 victory. I think we'll get our first 3 goals this season, and I think we'll get another home win, and I think we'll strengthen our record against Reading. So 3-1 goal scorers. I'm going to go for Jay Fulton off the bench, Ben Cabango and Andreu. No order of them scoring. And for Reading, I'm going to go for Andy Rinenhotter. Probably pronounced that wrong, so sorry if there's Reading fans in here. I'm not sure he pronounced his name, but he's a central midfielder, so I just think he's going to score. So thanks guys for watching. Please leave a like button, comment, subscribe. Your support recently has been very good. This is the last video of the year, not including the live stream, so your support in this video would be appreciated. Thank you everyone for the support this season. We've reached 3,000 subscribers. I know I say it all the time, but it does mean a lot. Thank you for the donations, the support in the live streams as well. Well, obviously the people watching match previews, you are the OGs. The watch along will start at 10 to 8, so 7:50 PM. Make sure you set your alarm. The stream is on YouTube now if you want to set a reminder. Looking forward to the stream. Obviously it's going to be the last stream of 2020, so let's hope it's a good one. It will be the last stream of 2020, so fingers crossed we can make it a good one. I'm bringing the Stella and the Strongbow, so make sure you come have a drink with me as well if you're 18 or over, which I am now. And that reminds me, thank you everyone for wishing me a happy birthday and a great day, but the only way to make it an even better day from the other day was a win tomorrow. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the watch long. Come on you Swans.
I need one more chance. Oh baby, let me show you. I need one more chance. Oh.